The Red Sox swatted 4 home runs in this one as they defeated the visiting Angels 7-5. The New York Mets hit
Sunday afternoon baseball from Baltimore. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Yankees have played well in the series so far, winning the first 2 in this 3-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Jorge Lopez will be the starter for the O's in this contest. And Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Derek Jeter is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Now the 2-0.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
This is line to left. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down. Next up, Bernie Williams, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
I'm so impressed with him and his ability to hit from both sides of the dish. I mean, we've all seen guys that do it, but really, they usually struggle from one side of the plate or the other. Not him, though. He's a true switch hitter who has a lot of success from either side of the box.
0-1, here it comes.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Hit to short, fielded by Galvis. Throw in time at first for out number 2. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
So now into the box is Tino Martinez. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball inside.
Here it comes, 1-0. Line towards center field. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Yankees nothing. Orioles coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Orlando Hernandez gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Matty, this lineup screams it needs an overhaul. When you're last in the league in on-base percentage, you're not doing a lot of things very well. You're not giving quality at bats. You're not being professional at the plate and forcing the opposition to be on their heels at all. Empty base paths consistently lead to a lot of zeros on the scoreboard.
1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hitting.
That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Scooped up to second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get 1, which they did there.
So here's Trey Mancini. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
He'll come in here at 263, 8 home runs and 16 RBIs. The set and the 1-1. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Orioles strand a couple, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. And now in the box, Darryl Strawberry.
The designated hitter, Darryl Strawberry.
First offering on its way. its way, the 0-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. There is Franco on the first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And let's take a look at infielder Freddie Galvis, a guy who bounced around in the early part of his career, but his glove is his calling card, and he's settled at one of those premium positions up the middle, and look for him to have a big day on defense.
At the plate, Kenny Lofton, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
The bouncer to the left side. Galvis has it on to first, and there are two down.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Ricky Henderson.
Digging in next, Ricky Henderson. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. From the stretch, and this is up and in, ball one.
That's ball
2-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Now the 2-0 home. Hit in the air out to center field. Hayes gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next.
The third baseman, Michael Franco.
First pitch on its way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be giving that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher. All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball one. Bottom of the second here with no score. High and deep down the left field line. Here's another 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Lofton is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
So the next to bat will be Freddie Galvis. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. No balls and one strike. The windup and the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Will move to the third with no score. The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
He's set. Here it comes. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. Now to bat, Jorge Posada, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Behind 0-2 now. Third inning, no score to this point. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2. Struck him out.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
And this one's in the dirt. Posada is off of first with 2 away. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. And the pitch on 2-1. Hammered the other way to deep right field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. Posada rounds the corner and is headed home. And the throw in gets away from him. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there getting the ball in is going to wind up costing him.
Looked like the outfielder might have thought that was just going to be a long fly out. I know I did too, but it carries farther than anybody thought and all the way off the wall. And by the time he realizes it, it's too late, and he's got a clutch RBI triple.
At the plate now, Bernie Williams. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Mancini makes the catch for out number 3. But an RBI triple gets the Yankees a run. We played 2.5. It's now.
Welcome back. As the Orioles look to get the offense going here in the third, this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Pedro Severino is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting second baseman, Ramon.
So now to the plate, Ramon Urias grounded out in his last at-bat. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And Lofton's going to have to play this one off the wall.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Austin Hayes.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. No balls and a strike to count. A base hit in his first trip. Here comes the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second?
The first baseman, number 6.
Ready now for Baltimore. Ryan Mountcastle. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit out toward second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Orioles leave one. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. All set for the start of the inning, and that brings up Tino Martinez.
Tino Martinez.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Got him.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
He's set, and the pitch. Darryl Strawberry comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. That's lifted the other way out to left. Mancini comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. 2 down, no one on base, and stepping in is the left fielder Kenny Lofton. First pitch on the way, and here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Ricky Henderson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 home.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Now the 2-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on it. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next bit?
You know what happens a lot of times, D-Roll, you lose concentration to get the first 2 out in the inning. You think, hey, I'm going to breeze through this and get this third guy out. Next thing you know, first and third and 2 out, you have to make some good pitches.
And this one gets away. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. The 1-1. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Now a curveball misses inside.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Here's the 2-2. Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So our situation has the bases loaded. 2 men out. And here's the switch hitting catcher Jorge Posada. First pitch on its way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Lofton at third, Henderson at second, Soriano at first, 2 out in the inning. Base hit into right center. 1 run scores. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Roll.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Standing in now, Wade Boggs. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Roll, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat head started.
To the plate now, Derek Jeter. Galvis is there. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Yankees lead it 4-0. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Now batting,
Anthony Santander, the next to bat, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Michael
Ready now is Michael Franco. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound,
we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 4-0. And now, Bernie Williams. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
In there, and it's 0-1. And now pitch on the way. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Here comes Tino Martinez. Here's the first pitch. Shoots this down the right field line. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
as we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high. But you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
Wade LeBlanc. Enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Cecil Fielder is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Now the 1-0.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Martinez leads off first with 1 away. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1. Back to first, but it's right by him. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Well, when this play started, it all looked good. They get the lead runner, no problem, but he just doesn't make the return throw, and the hitter ends up safely at second. Not the result they were hoping for on what should have been a nice double play.
Jose Canseco is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, 7 homers and 22 RBIs. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Hayes on the run for it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1 left for the Yankees. They lead it 4-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Jose Canseco takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning. That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base paths if they can get somebody on.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Williams is right there, one down.
The batter, number 2.
Into the box, Freddie Galvis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
The 1-1.
That's a ball.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 3-2 pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 28, Pedro Severino.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's...
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. New inning set to get underway. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Ricky Henderson. First pitch on the way. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And there's ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone, grab your glove and flash some leather.
So now to the plate, Alfonso Soriano, as he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the 1-0. Hit hard up the middle. Reined in. He'll go to the bag for one. On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting.
So next to bat will be Jorge Posada, singled in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Yankees lead this one 4-0. In now for the O's, Ramon Urias. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they're definitely just not having consistent quality ABs. The game plan they had coming in hasn't worked. Interested to see if they're willing to change it up a little bit.
Hit hard to third. And he gives it the old Olay at third, and he gets right by him into left. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning. Next it'll be Austin Hayes. Flew out last time up.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
The 1-2. Fouled off. Urias on at first, nobody out. Right back to him on the mound. To second for one, on to first, a double play.
The first baseman, number 6.
Base is empty now after the double play. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. Started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their...
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. They trail here 4-0. Adam Pletko will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Adam.
7th inning ready to roll, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Wade Boggs. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Right side, and that's through into right, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
The batter, the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
At the plate, Derek Jeter, and there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out, 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. That's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Bernie Williams is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Santander waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Tino Martinez. There was a base hit last time up. First pitch on the way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Line drive base hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting by your three-hole guy right there. First two guys, not so much. Now they bring up the monster in the four-hole with two outs. They have a chance to make a nice inning out of this.
At the plate now, Cecil Fielder. He'll ground this one foul for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Santander on the run. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And the second run will score as well, as they've opened it up to 6-0 now. So problems out there in right field, as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Stepping in now, Jose Canseco. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a two-run homer down the line in left. 8th home run on the season for him, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Sean Armstrong comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box, Ricky Henderson, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Mountcastle is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So it's 4 runs on 4 hits here. 1 error in the inning, and no one left. Get up and stretch here in Baltimore. The Yankees lead it 8-0. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Mancini.
Skied into very shallow right. Henderson is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
Up next for the Orioles.
So stepping in is Anthony Santander. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. There's
a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that is off the wall. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay, the tag, and he's called out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Standing in now, Maikel Franco. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. That gets down, and the inning continues. It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Pat Valaika is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1, and he fouls this one off.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back is the right fielder. Into the flag court and gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him. And they're now on the board, though still well behind. To the plate now, Freddie Galvis.
The batter, number 2.
And he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Fouled away. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. 2 runs, 7 hits, and 2 Baltimore errors thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. The 1-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he's really pleased with how they've performed in run-scoring opportunities in this one. As a team, they're hitting over 500 with runners in scoring position, something.
The second baseman, Alfonso Soriano.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Hayes on the run for it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the catcher.
Next for New York, Jorge Posada. He bounced out last time up. First pitch on its way. Oh, 1, here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 1 out, nobody on. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Now another 1-2.
Nope.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
The 2-2.
You got a full count.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Fouled off. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit hard to the right side. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Third baseman, Wade Boggs.
So next to hit is Wade Boggs. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Nature's cleaning crew is what we'll call them. They're on the scene.
Leading off for the Orioles, the catcher.
Offense just needs to find a way to get that pass the baton
Pedro
mentality.
Reno.
Starts one at bat at a time. I know they need base runners clearly, Maybe if they could get a few guys on the pillow, someone can bop one and get them back in this.
As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate, Austin Hayes. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Cesar Valdez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Derek Jeter. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. So here is Bernie Williams.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Now the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty V, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
The runner from first comes all the way around to score.
Hey, there's another milestone for this terrific hitter. Career RBI number 1,300. Next on the list, the great Roberto Clemente.
Yeah, you're starting. When you're talking Roberto Clemente, you're talking some of the best this game has ever seen, Dan. We're getting into big numbers right here. He needs to take a moment and digest this and realize what he's accomplished.
Cecil Fielder is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
Martinez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
From the belt, the pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Next to dig in, Ricky Henderson. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Hayes on the run for it to the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. The Yankees are out in front, 9-2. And now here is Ryan Mountcastle starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
1 ball, 1 strike the count. Sign from Posada, now the 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff, but you can't live in the middle of the plate against this lineup and expect to have success.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Ryan Mountcastle is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Trey
Mancini is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
And stepping in, Anthony Santander. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Baltimore down to their final strike. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
And he gets the punch out as the Yankees go on the road and sweep their division rivals in this 3-game series.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. New York led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Orlando Hernandez earned his 5th win of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees.